Hello, this is Dr. Adam Ramsey, and you're watching Cash Course.
Maycomb was a small town down south in Alabama. Everyone knew each other, and gossip was inevitable. It was during the 1930s, the height of the Great Depression. Although people of all races suffered from the overwhelming poverty, the African American population was hit the hardest.
Did African Americans have many interactions with whites?
Back then, we had black parts of town and white parts of town. The Negroes, they lived in the dump and the grocery parts of town.
It was springtime, and the shack known as the Ewell House was quiet. Mayella, the daughter of Bob Ewell, was enjoying another day when she noticed Tom Robinson passing by on his usual route. Tom Robinson was an African American living in Maycomb. On his way back from work, he passed by the Ewell House. Mayella invited him in to help her with a task of chopping the shiffer rope. This was just one of the many times where Mayella called him in.
She'd call me in, sir. Seemed like every time I passed by yonder, she'd have a little something for me to do.
Bob Ewell was coming back from chopping wood in the forest when he noticed from the back window that there was a stranger inside. As he peered into the window, he noticed that it was none other than Tom Robinson and Mayella. It was against the culture of Maycomb for a black man and a white woman to have an affair. It was thought that Mayella Ewell, in fact, had feelings for Tom Robinson. Naturally, Bob Ewell was not jovial about seeing the two of them together. The trial was held in the mid-1930s with Tom Robinson as the defense and Mayella Ewell as the prosecution. Atticus Finch was the lawyer for Tom Robinson and Horace Gilmer was Mayella's lawyer. When Tom Robinson was accused of rape, there were no volunteers to help defend him as he was an African American. The lawyer that was called upon was none other than Atticus Finch, father of two and a well-respected man. Presiding over the trial was Judge Taylor. Although John Taylor was a fair judge with great morals, the majority of the jury was composed of whites who shared values of segregation.
What were your feelings about Tom?
Well, I thought he was a nice guy for a Negro until, well, you know, the incident.
Mayella, were you lying during the trial?
No, of course not.
Okay, well, she was clearly lying.
We are sorry about the interruption. We now return to our completely unbiased documentary.
Atticus already knew from the start that it would be an uphill battle. Atticus had cunningly played the Ewells to his own benefit. He had solid evidence as to how Tom was framed. However, evidence wasn't enough for the jury, and not enough for Maycomb. Years of rooted segregation turned a fair trial into a voice of defiance.
I'm no idealist to believe firmly in the integrity of our courts and in the jury system. That is no ideal to me. It is a living, working reality. Gentlemen, a court is no better than each man of you sitting before me on this jury. A court is only as sound as its jury, and a jury is only as sound as the men who make it up. I am confident that you gentlemen will review without passion the evidence you have heard, come to a decision, and restore the defendant to his family. In the name of God, do your duty.
In the end, the jury gave in to the racism that had long planted its roots in Maycomb and convicted Tom Robinson of sexual assault.
The trial was an outrage. The defendant had clearly been proven innocent. My father had his pride on the trial. He knew that it was a lost cause, and yet he still fought.
How did you feel when you heard the results?
I remember the tears streaking down my face as I heard the verdict of the jury. It wasn't right, and it never will be. It ain't right, Atticus, I had said. And he simply responded with, no, son, it's not right. And that was that.
In an attempt to escape, Tom Robinson was shot no less than 17 times. The death of this innocent young man, simply because of his race and unfair trial, was truly the regret of Maycomb.
Hey, thanks for tuning into this relatively depressing episode of Catch Course. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. Are we still rolling?